Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update on the winter storm, which is headed to parts of the ArkLaTex for Thursday night, and Friday. Here's the very latest on what I'm expecting. You can see mainly snow and some sleet and freezing rain over the northern sections of the ArkLaTex. We will see mainly rain with some freezing rain, possibly sleet and snow in this pink area over the middle part of the ArkLaTex. And the southern part of the ArkLaTex mainly going to be looking at rain, and quite a bit of it actually, 2 to 3 inches possible as far as the rain in that part of the ArkLaTex. So let's get to it with a look at how this will play out. Start you off with the high-res version of Futurecast, and you can see it shows a partly cloudy sky across the ArkLaTex tonight. Temperatures dipping below freezing. Mid-40s tomorrow with quite a bit of sunshine. We will begin to see the clouds roll in late Wednesday night, but with the clouds moving in so late, that will allow temperatures to dip into the upper 20s. But since the precipitation is going to hold off, we will likely warm up above freezing and probably looking at rain for much of the area for most of the day, which could begin to change over to some sleet and or snow across the northern half of the area late Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. And you can see the snow being very persistent over the north Thursday evening, and we'll be right on the border here of freezing rain and rain along I-20. South of that, pretty much rain. There's going to be kind of interesting to see how it all plays out for Shreveport, as we could get very little as far as ice, and we could also get quite a bit of it. But nonetheless, longer range version of Futurecast shows the temperatures mixed in, and you can see how we will warm up Thursday into the 30s and then begin to cool off pretty close to freezing as we go into Friday morning. Notice the snow persisting across the northern sections of the area, and we will see all of this wrap up as we go out of Friday morning into Friday afternoon. And it's possible as far south as Interstate 20, we could see a little bit of snow at the tail end of this event. And then we'll probably see the return of some sunshine as we go into the weekend with warmer temperatures. Latest on snowfall potential. This is a most likely scenario and the probably most you can expect. So Texarkana, right around 4 inches, what I expect. You could get upwards of 6 inches. Notice Idabel, DeQueen, northern parts of the ArkLaTex, at least 5 inches, and you could be looking at close to 8 inches as you work your way south, probably an inch or less from I-20 and points southward. Freezing rain also going to be something that we'll be watching for. Now these are the numbers from the morning run of the model blend. A new set of numbers will be coming in later on this afternoon, but it does look like the area between Texarkana and Shreveport, a quarter of inch of ice is going to be within the realm of possibility. So we could have some issues with power outages as you work your way south of Interstate 20. Again, it looks like no issues with ice and really nothing too much to worry about as far as snow, as we're going to be looking at a lot of rainfall. And a point I want to make here, if the models are off by a couple of degrees, especially along I-20, instead of getting mainly rain, we could be looking at some big time issues with freezing rain. So we'll have to keep an eye on this situation as we go through the next couple of days. But you can see if this were all rain, we would be looking at 1 to 2.5 inches of rain across the region. And it does look like from I-20 and points south, a good 2 to 2.5 inches of rain should be expected, with some ice obviously mixed in. So tonight we will see a mostly clear sky. We stay cold with lows mainly in the middle 20s, 25 in Texarkana, 27 degrees in Shreveport. Tomorrow looking at a partly cloudy sky. We stay rather chilly, highs in the low to middle 40s, 44 in Marshall, 44 in Texarkana, 45 tomorrow for the high temperature in Shreveport. And your 10-day forecast shows that we will see the winter mess late Thursday night, and Friday especially, and then temperatures will warm up and we'll melt things off as we go through the weekend. Highs by Sunday in the low to middle 50s, and we'll probably stay in the low to middle 50s next week with lows in the low to middle 30s. Very small chance for a little bit of rain late next week. So again, winter storm watch in effect for northern half of the ArkLaTex Thursday night into Friday, as mainly snow north, a mix in the middle, and mainly rain over the south. I'll have more information as we go through the afternoon, and be sure to tune in tonight at 5, 5:30, and 6 for the very latest. And I'll also be back live at 8:30 for even more latest information on what we can expect with this impending winter storm.